welcome back to Coaching Corners. I'm Jackie Carroll, and today we are going to be tackling one of the most nerve-wracking parts of job hunting, the job interview. So specifically, we're going to break down how to use the STAR method to answer behavioral questions like a pro. If you've ever been asked a question like, tell me about the time you faced a challenge at work, and struggled to structure your answer, you're in the right place. The STAR method is here to help. But before we dive in, I want to hear from you. What's your go-to interview tip or moment? Drop it in the comments. Your experience could help someone else land their dream job. So what is the STAR method? It stands for situation, task, action, and result. This technique is perfect for answering behavioral questions because it helps you tell a clear, concise, and compelling story. Employers love these questions because it reveals how you've handled real-world situations in the past, and it's a great predictor of how you'll behave in the future. So let's break down each step of STAR, starting with the first one, S, situation. Set the context by describing the situation you were in. Be specific, but keep it concise. You don't want to go into too much detail. Example. In my previous role as a customer service manager, our team faced a significant drop in customer satisfaction scores over a 3-month period. Task, explain what your responsibility was in that situation. I was tasked with identifying the root cause of customer complaints and improving satisfaction scores within a quarter. Now the action. This is the most important part. Describe the specific actions you took to address the situation. Focus on what you did. And as an example, I conducted a series of feedback sessions with customers, identified key issues, and collaborated with the team to implement a new training program focused on customer service best practices. The result? End with an outcome of your actions. Wherever possible, you want to quantify your results to make them more impactful. And an example of that would be, within 2 months, our customer satisfaction scores increased by 25%, and we received positive feedback from over 100 customers. See how it flows? Your answers become engaging stories that really showcase your impact. So I want us to go through a real-world example together. So let's imagine you're asked, tell me about a time when you had to lead a project under a tight deadline. So here's how you can use the STAR method. Situation. In my role as a marketing coordinator, I was assigned to lead a product launch with only 4 weeks' notice. Task. My goal was to ensure a successful launch while coordinating across departments, including the sales, design, and logistics. Now here's the action. I immediately created a detailed project plan with milestones. I held daily check-ins with the key stakeholders and prioritized tasks based on impact. I also identified potential bottlenecks and addressed them proactively. Now the result. We launched the product on time, exceeded our sales targets by 15%, and received positive feedback from both the customers and their senior leadership. This example shows that you're organized, proactive, and results-driven. All qualities employers love. While the STAR method is powerful, there are some common pitfalls that you need to make sure that you avoid. Being too vague. Your examples need to be specific. So avoid general statements like, I worked hard, or I led a project. If you're focusing too much on the task, remember to highlight your actions. So what did you do? And if you're skipping the result, you always need to end with impact. So if you improved sales, or you reduced costs, or you made a customer really happy, you need to say it. So think of it this way. The results are your mic drop moment. So the best way to master the STAR method is to practice. Write down a few examples from your own experiences using the structure, and then rehearse them over and over again. That way, you are going to be ready to shine when those tough questions come up. I would love to hear your favorite interview tips, maybe a time that you nailed a really tough question. Share it in the comments, and I'm always excited to learn from you guys as well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course hit the bell for more career and personal growth tips. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week on Coaching Corners.